what's up? This is opening morning right here in Tennessee, and back to the spot we were last night that we suspected that we heard at least one bird, and we're getting ready to head back there and sit down, get set up, and get ready. So stay with us.
Well, guys, we are striking out. We heard one bird off the roost, and he is now dead. So that's about it. And he was about 50 miles away in Alabama is where we heard him. But other than that bird, we have not heard a single bird. So Tennessee is kicking our rear ends. But this is opening morning. We got all day, and about pretty much all day tomorrow. So
I'll lose one.
he gobbled. So he's still gobbling.
But he's on this side, because if he's on the other side, we would never hear him.
Yeah.
It's way too windy.
Opening morning in Tennessee. Not too good. Welcome to opening day fun. It's not fun. We're walking back another road that we scouted out yesterday right now. We struck out this morning. We thought we heard one or two off the roost, but one got shot. We know that for sure because he stopped gobbling. And then I don't know, it's been rough. Birds aren't really vocal. Maybe the seasons came in a little early. I don't know. I mean, in the past I've had really good luck down here, but
The sun's peeking out.
yeah, the sun finally is starting to peek out over our shoulder here. It's only 7:30, so that's when we heard a lot of birds yesterday, so I think it's going to start peeking up right now. I think we heard a bird over here. Gotta ease our way to him. We kind of just sat here for a little bit, get some rest in. Now we're gonna move. We think we're hearing a bird over here to our right, gobbling. It's kind of windy, so you can't really hear up on top of these ridges. So what we think the birds are down in the holes, and they can't hear us up here, let alone us. We can't hear them down there. So we're gonna try to sneak down this trail. There's some pines. It sometimes gets quieter in the pines. And we're gonna slip down off the point and see if we can't get this one that we think that's gobbling to gobble. As we move along, we like to kind of scratch the leaves. We like to scratch the leaves to make it sound like turkeys. Well, guys, this has been one tough turkey trip. This is the first day of our turkey chore, and I know it's hard, but this is tough. We've been at it since 4 o'clock this morning.
We've been at it since 4 o'clock Friday morning.
Yeah, but this is our first day of hunting.
Yeah.
But we went out this morning. We had a bird roosted. Apparently he wasn't roosted exactly where we thought he was, and he ended up being miles and miles away. So we just kind of let him go. And we try to bounce around here and there. Then we came to a spot that we were at yesterday. We just kind of scouted, or we came to this spot yesterday, and there's literally not a single bird here. So I'm beat, he's beat. We're kind of just sitting on a log. But yeah, I mean, we've been calling all the way down. I know we're talking loud, but we're just kind of making a game plan for tonight. But I'm gonna hit the call a couple times. We'll see what happens. This is not fun. Sometimes I like to do those like 3 or 4 or 5 note yelps, and then it'll so he can hear that. He thinks he hears it, maybe he's not listening quite well, and then I do that 3 or 4 or 5 yelp straight note, and he hears it, and he kind of lifts his head up and listens, and then I hit him with that cut, and then that's when he'll gobble. So like, you know, I like to pique his interest, and he's like, did I just hear a hen? And I hit him with that fast cut, and he's like, yep, and then he gobbles. But obviously it's not working today. But you hear that? Is that a hunter?
Sounds like it. It's like heavy.
Turkey. We see him. Oh. Stop. Don't shoot.
See his head. Turn.
Yeah, man. We were just sitting there, literally doing nothing. Woohoo! Turkey down. Woohoo!
Well, it's been a breezy morning. Well, it's been a crazy morning actually. But last night we had a bird thinking it was in a spot that we knew, and it ended up not being there. It was a ridge over, but we ended up backing out of that spot and came over to another spot we checked out yesterday and seen a lot of turkeys scratching. And so we got here today and went to that back ridge, went a little bit on farther, didn't hear nothing. So we actually sat down and tried to make a game plan, and we were just sitting there. I didn't have a mask on, talking just like this, and we heard footsteps going through the woods, and we're like, is that a hunter? Well, no, it wasn't. So a hunter was like, turkey. I'm like, all right. So I turned around, and I couldn't see, but I grabbed my gun, turned around, and finally saw his head. Knew that he was a gobbler, and ended up pulling the trigger and got it done. But I mean, we just sat down, did a few yelps, a few cuts, just kind of sat there and listened, because it's windy and we can't hear them and they can barely hear us. So
I think a lot of times these birds like to hang out down in the creek bottoms. A lot of the vegetation is kind of getting a lot more green and developing a lot more and blooming a lot more down lower. Plus, it's out of the wind. They can hear. I mean, they probably can't hear us, and we probably can't hear them because of how big the ridges are. But that's probably where they're hanging out. It's probably a good tactic, you know, when it's windy and it's, you know, it's early in the season. You know, they're going to look for that vegetation, that food source. So a lot of the times when you're hunting big public lands and with lots of timber, you know, obviously you got your oak trees and you got your grass and stuff like that, but a lot of the time all the flowers and bugs and stuff are still down in those bottoms right next to those creeks. But congratulations, Joel. However, you're still not done, because it's my turn now. So
yep.
Let's go, brother.
I don't know if this is sweet tea or not. We'll find out. All right, thank you. Is that it?
That's a sweet tea. You can't multitask very well, you know that? You ever notice that?
Black tea is just nasty. Where's ice?
What?
Where's ice?
Probably at a gas station.
Where's the gas station?
Do I look like I was down there?
I don't know where I'm going.
Probably straight.
Alright, here's the gas station.
How do I look at the gas station? Don't
Bro,
park in the handicap. Jeez, bud.
Okay.
Bye.
I'll be right back.
Joel killed his this morning. It's about 11:30 now. We're gonna try to hit that 12 to 2 period. Hopefully we get one gobbling and work one. We have yet to get a good gobbling consistent bird, so hopefully either tonight or tomorrow we'll be on them. We're gonna hit my call. to that point of that field. We're gonna hit that spot. But we're gonna strike. If we can strike one up, I know that we'll be ahead of it. Well, we're gonna relocate. We just don't see the sign, so we're gonna try to go find a road that has a bunch of sign before the rain hits. We'll still hunt throughout the day, and once the rain hits, we're gonna go back to camping.
Got about till 5 o'clock.
Apparently someone's getting a fine. Whoever dumped all those tires there, they're probably getting that $50 fine. And whoever dumped that bottle right there is probably getting the $25 fine. People these days, I tell you what. Don't worry, I'm not stealing that. We just gotta use any up and down at this point. We're backing around. This ridge goes down to a point like this. Like this. We're backing around and coming down on this side of the ridge and coming at her like that. If the gobbler comes, I'll have to let him get past you. Or get that way. Well, if you just heard that, that is why we're back at the car. It's getting ready to storm really badly. We were back there, we got on a few hens were yelping, so we kind of set up. We were hoping that there were some gobblers back with them. However, there wasn't. Joel looked at his phone and it did not look too promising back in the woods, so we hightailed it back out here. And the radar really showed a big cloud of rain coming, so we're gonna hurry up and get in the car, drive around to that spot, and hopefully thunder and lightning cracks and we hear a couple gobbles for tomorrow morning. But if not, we'll see you back at camp, and we'll tell you about pretty much all that happened today. So we'll wrap up this episode and probably within the next few clips. So thanks for watching.